Mrs. Setliff here, and this is our second session of the nonfiction text structures. Our learning targets are the same. I know the 6 different nonfiction text structures. I can use signal words to identify a nonfiction text structure, and I can use text structure to help me identify the main idea of a text. There are many different kinds of nonfiction text structures. Understanding the expository text structures of your text helps the reader to determine the important information when reading nonfiction. The text in standardized tests and traditional textbooks frequently falls into one or another of these structures. So if you know what to look for in terms of text structure, you can grasp the meaning more easily. That's why we're doing these lessons. The big idea is really, can you find the main idea of your text? And knowing the text structure helps a lot with that. Specifically, we've got sequential, which describes events in order and explains the steps one must follow to do something or make something. Just so you know, some of the signal words for sequential can also fall under another text structure called chronology. Chronology usually includes dates, which is most typically seen with history or sometimes historical nonfiction texts. Next, we have problem and solution. Usually the problem is described and then at least one solution, but sometimes more solutions are offered. Some signal words down there that you will see with problem and solution, such as consequently, therefore, as a result, thereby, leads to, and because of. The next text structure is description. This one is really common. Actually, a lot of times you'll have a descriptive text structure even if there's another text structure as well. So sometimes just because you feel like the topic is being described doesn't mean that it's always just descriptive with the text structure. But you might have the author describe what the topic looks like, sounds like, smells like, feels like, tastes like, maybe give examples, and otherwise just describes an idea, person, place, or thing. For example, for instance, specifically, in particular, and addition are some common signal words for description. The next one is compare and contrast, where you would compare how 2 or more things are alike and contrast or tell how they are different. Some signal words include different from, however, although, on the other hand, as opposed to, more than, less than, or on the contrary for when you're contrasting or listing differences. And then similar to, alike, same as, not only, but also, resemble, as well as, and both for when you're comparing how things are similar. Okay, and then we have cause and effect, which is the text structure that shows the relationship between events and the effects of those events. Usually the causes are given first and then the effects are given afterwards. Some signal words include consequently, therefore, as a result, the reason why, because of, and maybe due to. The last text structure is persuasive that we look at in 4th grade. Persuasive is a kind of text that you've written with one of our units already this year. Usually authors who give their opinion and then give reasons and evidence to support that opinion are trying to persuade you to change your mind about something. And we use the Oreo model for that: opinion, reasons, examples, and then repeat your opinion again at the end with your conclusion. So some signal words might be, in my opinion, I believe, there is no doubt, from my point of view. For example, because, one reason, another reason, and in conclusion. So those are the 6 different nonfiction text structures that we work with in 4th grade. And in the next video, I will be looking at some articles and showing you how you can determine which text structure the article is. Thanks for watching.